feel that your son, is he listening to the wrong people now?
Of course, it's going to be a tough lesson, but if you can't hear, you got to feel.
Do you have a complicated relationship with your son now? Was it difficult to teach as a father? Did you feel like you were fighting against society with some of the messages that they were getting elsewhere?
Yeah, that becomes political, which I don't want to get into.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't it strange how, words are far more important than most of us understand?
Mm.
And if you look at the word which is degrade, denigrate, D is a negative. Then you look at the word mock, how someone would mock you, make fun of you, not care about your plight. And then and then you look at crassy. So this then is a society. Democracy.
I've heard you say, and perhaps this is tied into some of the stuff that you've mentioned, that you feel that your son will never be a world champion. Why did you say that?
Okay. I didn't actually say he would never be a world champion.
Okay.
That was in context to this. As long as you think that winning a belt that they put around your waist with an abbreviation, IBO, IBF, WBO, WBC, as long as you think that that is what makes you champion, you'll never be a champion. Everything that I've been speaking to you about, or the questions you've been asking me, the answers is what is a champion. Is what is a champion. It's the heart. Not this, you can really fight. I mean, one of the greatest fighters on earth ever in the middleweight division is a fellow called James Toney. In my view, he chose to ignore the language of English. He chose to ignore gentlemanly conduct. No one talks about him. He's always threatening people. Unfortunately, it's his way. He has to be one of the greatest middleweights that's ever lived. He's never spoken about. Because his attitude is wrong. So he won the belts, but not the hearts of the people, because his mouth was tripped him. Be careful how you speak. Speak kindly. Speak in a way of investment. Invest, meaning that is always positive. You're always giving credit to. Always give credit. When you discredit, people switch off. You're just another one. People switch in when you're crediting, when you are showing gratitude, when you are helping. In whatever way. Because help comes in trillions of forms. Comes in trillions of forms. Just help. Just give a little. Because every day of your life, if you keep on giving just a little, imagine how much you've stored up in the bank of divine mathematics. Imagine how much you've stored up in the realm of divine mathematics when you just do a little bit every day. Give a little bit. Nothing to do with this. Your time. Teach a little. Keep people on the straight and narrow. That wide path, they get destroyed. They destroy themselves. And, these democracies love that, it seems. Because they always have a solution through, they always have a solution through some money-making scheme. But you've taught us to be this way. Yeah.
You mentioned there that fighters often listen to the wrong people and they lead them astray. Do you feel that your son has done that to some extent? Is he listening to the wrong people now?
Of course. Yeah. The game, the industry is full of these people, and he's choosing to go and learn the hard way. Oh, it's going to be a tough lesson. It's going to be a tough lesson, but if you can't hear, you got to feel dreadlocks. You got to feel.
Do you have a complicated relationship with your son now because of this message, and perhaps it contradicts with what other people are telling him?
No, our relationship isn't our relationship isn't complicated for me. I know. He's the one who doesn't know. And what he's going to do now, he's going to go and find out the hard way. And so what's going to happen is that he's going to end up teaching what I'm teaching, meaning that he's learned the hard way. So now or in the future, he will then become the example. And then he can speak it and give his own experience of why you should follow your dad, follow your father, follow the person, your higher self, follow the people who love you, the people who have been there. Be obedient to those who are giving you instruction that's going to aid you. He wanted to step away from the wheel. Well, now you've done that. But it's great. It's great. It's not negative. It just means he's going to learn. I wanted to help him not befall all the things he's going to experience. But this is his course, and I can't do anything about that. It's his right. It's his gift. Because there's no negatives. It's life. It's an experience. So now he will experience some of the things that I experienced, and he'll be a teacher as I am now a teacher. Yeah.
Do you think he will be more appreciative of you when he's older?
All children are. What child isn't like, well, I wish I would have listened to my dad? Yeah. If they had a dad, if they were lucky enough to have a dad. So, I say for those who don't have dads, I'm your dad, whether you like it or not. I'm always going to be trying to help you. All you got to do is just be gentle with yourself.
If you want to watch my full interview with boxing legend Chris Eubank, you can watch it right here.